Welcome to the 2019 Nifty Chicago Metro Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge Wildcard Competition. If you are on this page, it means that a teacher has nominated you and given you the Google form that has led you to this webpage, so congratulations. In this video, I will show you everything you need to know about your wildcard submission. If you still find that you have questions, make sure you ask them earlier rather than later. We will be very busy judging all of the wildcard submissions as the deadline comes closer. The first thing that I want to remind you of is the competition schedule. You need to be available for all of the required competition dates listed here. Remember that if you are selected for wildcard and you do not come to the events, you are taking that opportunity away from someone else. All of these dates are required. We've already established that you're eligible. Again, congratulations. Let's look at what your submission contains. The first thing that you need to submit is a video of your presentation from the classroom or school competition. This would be your pitch just as it was. You do not need to make an additional video, unless of course you were not recorded during your classroom competition, and then please grab a friend. It is okay to do it on your phone, but we do need a video of your pitch. The second thing that you'll need to submit is an application essay. This essay can be written or it can be in video format. You do need to answer the following two questions. Why do you believe that you and your business should be considered for the Nifty Chicago Regional Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge quarterfinal? And also, what would you do if you won the national grand prize of $15,000? Again, that can be written or in video format, and I'll show you an additional resource that we have for a written essay in a few moments. Next, we need to look at the deadlines. So your application is due no later than Friday, April 26th at 12 noon. There will be absolutely no exceptions to this deadline. We suggest that you submit your application earlier if your competition is earlier. Nifty's staff is small but mighty. We will be evaluating all of the wildcard submissions, and the more time we have, the better that we can apply ourselves to that process. The next date that you'll see here is the notification deadline. This is a deadline for Nifty. We will be letting you know whether you've been accepted to the quarterfinals or not on Friday, April 26th at 8 p.m. We will be judging the wildcard competition just as any judge would, using the same rubric and giving you feedback on your business plan. All students who are selected to participate in the quarterfinal have the same deadline of April 28th, that's a Sunday at 8 p.m., to submit their fast pitch deck, their opportunity pitch deck, their executive summary, and their permission slips. And we'll have an additional tutorial about that submission process as that date nears. It is extremely important that you name your files in the manner listed here so that we can stay organized and we can evaluate all of the pitches properly. We are not going to be accepting any applications that are not named in this way. I'm going to show you how to do it, so there should be no problem. So let's get to actually submitting. So here, you'll see here, step 2 is to upload your submission materials, and we have a submission folder. So when you go ahead and you click on this hyperlink, it's going to open up a folder for you. Now, this folder is empty right now because we don't have any applications. The only thing in here is the essay template. So this is a separate folder, and you can see here it says do not save any applications here. So there should always only be one thing in this folder, and that is your wildcard essay template. So when we open that up, you'll see here that we have the two questions if you would like to do a written essay. Now remember, this can also be a video essay as long as you answer these two questions, so this is just an option for you. But either way, when you upload that file, whether it's a Word doc or whether it is a video file, it still needs to be named in this way. You need to have essay at the end of that file name so that we know which is which and can stay very organized. So going back to your essay template here, if you do want to use this template, you're going to need to download it. Once you download it, it will be on your desktop. Then you can write your answers. And when you save this document to your PC, you're going to want to make sure that that's when you save it with the correct naming conventions. So you go to File, save or save as, and it's going to allow you to change the file name. Now, I'm not going to change it here because I want to show you what to do if by accident you don't save it with the correct file name on your computer. So you'll see here I have one saved correctly and one that I accidentally just pushed save and didn't change the name, and it's document 1. From here, you can right click, that will create this drop down, hit rename, and from here you can rename it properly so that when you upload it, it is correct. Okay, so let's take a look at what that looks like from the folder. So we moved into the essay template folder. Remember, we do not want to save our applications here, so we need to either push the back button or we can click right here, Chicago Wildcard, to get to the main folder. From here, we're just going to click Upload, Files. You'll find that file on your computer. Make sure it is named correctly, and then you're going to open. Once you open, it should pop up here. The way that this folder is set up, you cannot accidentally delete anything from anyone else, nor purposefully for that matter. Only we can, only Nifty can delete any of the files. So then you'll see that your file is here. You can test it, make sure that it opens. And go back and make sure that you also upload your second file, which in this case would be your pitch video. And so you can always extend here to make sure that you have your full name there, that it's done correctly. If you get to this point and you realize that you've uploaded an incorrect file, you need to upload the correct file. Remember, you can't delete from here. And then you need to go back to our site with the email address here and email Shahaya and let her know that you've made a mistake, what the name of those files are, so that we make sure that we look at the correct ones. So that's all for your submission process. Again, let Shahaya know if you have any questions, and we'll see you hopefully at competition.